Oh, speaking about shooting from afar, AT into the right side of the Lav 6. Second AT misses, and now they are popping smoke as that Canadian Resistance Force ambush from the trees just knocks out the head of the convoy. Tap V following them right behind, unloading with their GPMG here. But Lav 6, they need to be careful. Tap V now. Oh my goodness, it's a two-piece! Oh my goodness, Canadians strewn across the road. Hey guys, MoDog here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky where we take a look at a game of squad from the top down. And this one we have the Canadians up against the Canadian Resistance Forces on Manic. This is Manicougan Invasion V1, and the new faction introduced in V9.0, the Canadian Resistance Forces can only play on Canadian maps. So Manicougan, Goose Bay, that is it. And in this round, they are on defense. They're defending against a proper conventional faction and have to use all of the tools in order to try and edge out a win. The Canadian Resistance Forces and their 51st Wolverine Battalion are extremely mobile, I guess is the best way to put it. They don't really have any powerful vehicles. They just have a lot of light transport vehicles, lightly armed vehicles with some 50 cals. They do have a lot of quad bikes. They have an M113 and a Humvee with a tow, but that's about it. This Coyote Recon vehicle can get one-tapped by tandem rounds. ATGMs will be absolutely shredded by the Lav 6. You really have to play with the Canadian Resistance Forces strengths, and that is just the mobility. This loadout gives them that mobility. The Canadians, on the other hand, with their 1st Canadian Mechanized Brigade Group, as your more typical faction loadout. You got a few Lav 6s, a TAP V, the G-Wagons, plenty of transport vehicles, as well as the CH-146 helicopter and the Leopard tank. From the Canadian standpoint, you have to try to lock down the CRF, really take out their vehicles, squash rallies, knock out fobs. You want to prevent them from being so mobile so that way you can operate. And the invasion layout should really benefit the Canadians. Over half the map is on the Canadian side, long logi routes for the resistance forces, and plenty of ability to really bunch up and attack as a group for the Canadians. But it's invasion, so anything can happen, and we're gonna stop with the spoilers. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and let me know down in the comments below what type of map, faction, or game mode you'd like to see in the next one. And don't forget to come check out the live streams. I've been streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, so pick your platform of choice, and I'll see you there throughout the week. Well, that's enough yapping from me. Enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace. Staging is just about to end, and we are going to see this Canadian rollout into the Canadian Resistance Forces. Here it goes. We're on board with the Canadian Resistance Forces, the Defenders comms. But we are going to watch this absolutely insane rollout. I'm wishing that we get an insane rollout. Hopefully we do. They just full send it. And, well, there you go. Good old UE5. Vehicle physics causing absolute chaos in the beginning. There you go. That makes sense. Completely accurate vehicles right now. Love it. That's how it goes. An AT already starting to rain down on the bridge, and Canada is at war with each other. Rockets from the right side, rockets from the left. Full auto as infantry dismount from the G-Wagons. Forward G-Wagon now on fire as the TAP V drives right by as it explodes. Infantry just pouring in. Lav 6 just goes straight into the bunker as well, and this is going to be absolute chaos, shoving each other right into the bunker. Drive smoke as well, and we're going to have to... TAP V is also flipped. And here you go. This is why the capture zone, you can see right underneath this giant pill in absolute chaos as a handful of infantry, or only 1, 2, 3 infantry. And we're going to have to fly out as a bunch of wonderful DMCA music is being played underneath the bunker as they try to capture it. Lone Wolf now jumping into the pit. But they are fully involved in this one. I think they are capping it, and it is almost 50% capture from the top deck. Normal guy 45 knocks out 1 or 2, and he tosses a grenade, underhanded grenade Should get a whole bunch of them. Oh no, just one, two.
There's some team right here.
Contact in this room.
Staircase, inside the staircase.
Tech goes down to the grenade. Now full auto. Lone Wolf. Full autos on the outside too, and he might have even almost stopped the cap here. If he has a grenade, that would be absolutely clutch here. Tosses a grenade.
Machine gun, use machine gun. We will kill you.
And that one doesn't look like it did anything though, but the
I have no idea.
onesie twosies down in the bunker trying to secure this. Barbecue Milkman.
Heels here. Move the Vic. I can't see shit.
I'm throwing a grenade in this room. I'm flipping it.
GL up top, and it looks like it might have splashed Lone Wolf. Grenade at the bottom as well. Lone Wolf is bandaging.
Reloading.
Gunner, get ready. You're gonna be flipped.
Flip.
And Lone Wolf is on the vent. Good little spot for him here. Finally goes down in this awkwardly shaped ventilation and stairwell. And Husky also going down. He took a little fall damage there, but should be fine. There is a handful of infantry still on the outside as they're just trying to prevent any more getting into the objective here for the Canadians. The resistance forces just not able to stop the full armored charge, and this is exactly how you want to roll with an invasion like this. You have the armor, push into them as quickly as possible, and then it's just going to be hard to root out. Even if you lose the infantry fight, you have enough bodies and armor to just slowly grind out the chevrons here, and we can see just about 50 or 60% capped. So handful of infantry on the outside, but you're going to have the CRF falling back to Cannabis Farm, and they have plenty of defensive fobs already set up. So really good defense for the CRF on at least their second and third caps. This one's always going to be a bit of an iffy one. Dafin Bunker, or Dafin Bunker. Not sure if it's really intended to be anything more than a gimme here from the devs. Just a few hundred meters out of main, and the Logis, we can see they even get Logis down towards the bunker. It's just stopped over at Cannabis Farm, but CRF has 2 habs per fob, and they're getting up multiple defensive fobs. Really like the setup right now by CRF. Not seeing hearing too much command comms at the moment. Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing, working within their squad. But at least from the outside looking in, even without those command comms, good organizational defense. Hold on a second. We'll get back out here. They still have to push through the defenders, the Canadians, even though they have secured the area. The infantry out on the skirts. Just this kind of cliffside here. The Canadians, you can see, stuck at the opening of this bridge. Lav 6 coming to support, but they've kind of got themselves in a tough position because that is the hab. I'm not sure if I like that. That hab is going to kind of cause a lot of stuck infantry where you're just kind of stuck in the open. Now you have to cross this river. The hab itself is going to be, I don't want to say out of play, but it looks like they're going to maybe dig it down even and try to reposition. King Benjamin goes down. Loot 47 knocks him out. Sully coming around the corner and gets absolutely blasted. Not quite sure what he had. Maybe almost a pistol or something. But didn't work. Loot gets a 2-piece, and now the Lav 6 knocks out Shard as well. And Canadians are going to pick up all their buddies here. Tap V also fully loaded. Imperfection, one of the last few on the objective itself. Plenty of infantry still on the backside. As a G-Wagon explodes, I believe, to some AT here. But you're going to have to watch your friendly fire. Both the Canadians and the Canadian Resistance Forces have G-Wagons. Just you have to use a different ammo right now. 341 tickets for the attackers, plenty of tickets, and they have dug down that radio. They wanted to save it, and they're going to try to, I believe, no, that is the Blue Force. So this is CRF. They're building another radio. So they're doing kind of like a nice little zone defense here. You want to have plenty of, you have the tickets for it. You know, as long as you don't start just giving radios for free, this is not a bad idea. That's nice little gun runs here by Cast Passes and Yes. But they're denying areas for the attackers. So what this does is this is not necessarily a good attacking fob, but it prevents this flank for Old Train Station for later on. It also, you have the one up here on the northeast, it denies an easy fob placement just east of the objective, because now Canadian Resistance Forces can spawn north of it and immediately pinch it. So you don't just want to have one or two, or just one defensive fob. If you have a couple to deny the enemy a freebie attacking position, also very, very good idea. And CRF, you got to give credit to their Logi runners right now. I mean, this is a huge route for logistics players. As the gun runs keep on keeping on, Lonely Failure. Oh, hold on a second. Cast Passes goes down. Great shots by Bustazed. And Yes is going to have to fall back and get a new gunner. Reece gets blasted by Lav 6, trying to do some shenanigans with that Sapper Kit. This Sapper Kit has the Bang Bag, which is a duffel bag or backpack full of Bangerite. So the squad version of Tannerite explosive. So this explosive, think of it just like an IED with no phone. So it's actually detonated by shooting it or any other damaged explosive next to it. So you can actually have the bang bag on the side of the road or next to something. You can shoot it from afar. Oh, speaking about shooting from afar, AT into the right side of the Lav 6. Second AT misses, and now they are popping smoke as that Canadian Resistance Force ambush from the trees just knocks out the head of the convoy. Tap V following them right behind, unloading with their GPMG here. But Lav 6, they need to be careful. Tap V now. Oh my goodness, it's a two-piece! They weren't patient. Decided to slam the Lav 6 from behind, and oh my goodness, Canadians strewn across the road. They paid dearly for it. If they had just let the Lav 6 lead the way, the Lav 6 would have died, and the Tab V would be completely fine, but rushed it, and they paid for it. And Canadian Resistance Forces get their first big kill of the game. That is too funny. You can see he had the bang bag here for a second, trying to replace it, but fantastic play. Reece here, going to give him credit for it, whether or not it was. Congrats, Reece. You get credit. Helicopter taking some 50 cal. They have, I believe these are the G-Wagons. Yeah, a couple G-Wagons, and they have an emplacement. So a lot of heavy machine guns. I think that was like double full. I think the Tap V itself was full. Lav might have had 3, so good, almost 25 tickets or so just from that one mine. And as we look at the map, trying to see exactly where the Logis want to go. Mar by himself out with one Logi, and I'm not quite seeing anything from the Canadians right now. They have maybe full reset. Helicopter is out. Oh, and that's a full helicopter. Helicopter is out. The Leopard tank now is out. Canadian Resistance Forces, they do not have any real big pieces of armor. They have the Coyote recon vehicle. I think they have 2 of them. They do have 2 of them that are, well, one is at main, And then one is somewhere floating around here. But the helicopter taking off, and this is going to be a full helicopter for the Canadians. They're going to have to be very smart with this, because they have no logistics out on the field. Need to get a good attacking fob. But as we mentioned earlier, a lot of the places where you'd want to place a fob, defenders have already set up at. So gunners unloading out the side doors here as a helicopter is going to J-hook, and no! A little too slow. 50 cal's tearing into this helicopter. Bodies just pouring out, and I don't know why they're flying over the danger area again. 50 cal's continuing to just impact through. And very lucky not to lose their engine here, but that helicopter is completely smoking as they put on some tunes to maybe settle some nerves. But that was a quick journey out to the battlefield. They're going to J-hook back, repair, pick each other up, heal, and I think we also heard someone explode below us, and that was the command Logi, or no, something here. Another vehicle popping across the bridge, and you can see helicopter touchdown, and they're going to have to do some little medical work here to keep everyone back up. But I don't like how Canada right now is playing around with their vehicles. A lot of non-unified attacks. Lav 6 turning the corner here, and I think they had sniffed out an ATGM Humvee. Oh, but they need to be careful, otherwise they're going to flip this. And crew member dismounts. I think he dismounted a little too earlier, and yeah, he is going to go down. And they're going in right on the hab.
Come for the heels.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, this was a setup before. Oh, so Mar was able to set it up, so fantastic. And Northwest, wow, I think they just knocked out 1 or 2, 3, and Mortar's immediately coming down too. They were spotted. Silent shooter, living up to his name, and that did sound pretty silent here. Mortars from Mist out on the command fob, and they are dialed completely in. We can see Shroomy with the drone. He is right above the hab, just with that drone, calling in incredibly accurate mortars, and I can't imagine the Canadians being able to do anything but just take these rounds. He's going to readjust these mortars, say, hey, they're a little long, drop them back a little bit. And ATGM Vic into the back of it. Transport goes down, and we're going to see mortars. We're going to see 50 cal. We're going to see ATGM. And this is absolute carnage for the Canadians. Just stuck in the middle. It's just a fishbowl. The Lav 6 is going to... Oh, hold on a second. The Tow V. The Tow is might try to peek this here. Lav 6 just has to watch as his infantry just gets torn apart by the mortars ahead of him. But with one ATGM already being fired out, they need to be very careful, the Lav. Mortars aren't going to stop, and you can see the bodies are just continuing to stack. The radio is nearly on bleed. And Shroomy just hovering above it. If you guys are wondering why sometimes you get these accurate mortars, accurate callouts, well, the new era of squad, you have these drones, and Shroomy could very well just be a scout here. The effectiveness of these drones cannot be overstated. Mortars, and how much ammo they have. They have 4,000 ammo, so these mortars are just not going to stop. 761 tickets to 255. Mortars continuing to rain down as the Canadian Resistance Forces infantry start to push too. Just trying to keep the Canadians surrounded.
Dude, right here.
Tech Priest knocks out one, Unthinking
right
Pain. Tech Priest. What is... He misses all of his shots. I don't know what was going on with that.
Got him.
Got him. Yeah, you did. Eventually, Gilby mops him up. The Canadians... What is going on? Silent Shooter does get killed by his own mortar, but he was really sneaking on in there, and no one's going to spawn. This is now a dead fob. Radio, I don't think is quite on bleed just yet. No, it is maybe halfway down, but no one's going to end up spawning here, and the Canadians... Oh, we're going to have to do a quick jump over to this chaos that's about to unfold. Tow Humvee. He go down? Oh, no, he's not. Tow Humvee should see the lav right in front of him, and oh my goodness! He dunks it straight into the dirt. And he's just going to say, you know what? I'm not going to push my luck. The lav didn't seem any of the wiser for it. And they do run over a mine, lose a handful of tires, and going to have to smoke out. So another tow Humvee is out in the east, but he's not going to be in play. So they might have lost the fob out north, but oh my goodness, speaking about losing, helicopter once again hovering over the danger area, and here we go. Hits with 50 cal and then hit with an AT of some sort, LAR AT4. And guys, we're gonna swap teams here for a second. I haven't heard a single thing from this team. We're gonna swap over to hear comms from the Canadian side, their attacking side, because I want to get some comms here for you guys. So remember now, we were red, or sorry, who we were before was red. Who we were fighting against was blue. Does that make sense? Did I just confuse you guys even more? Okay, Canada now is blue on your map. Canadian Resistance Forces is red, and there you go. The beauty of command comms.
There's a rep station on the K9 radio if you guys need it.
We'll fly on over here. Canadian Resistance Forces starting to get a little bit pushed on the cannabis farm fob. We can see this right here. Blue, remember, is now Canada. Red is Canadian Resistance Forces. And their fob.
Enemy Humvee, a 7 move, traveling towards our attack up.
Enemy fob is starting to get kind of pinched here. You can see Shroomy again in that drone. They're just going to be continuing to harass. And you can see there's actually an observation mark already on that radio, so mortars are going to come out. These scout kits, incredibly useful now. Hazmat knocks out Newt, but Pinkman follows it up. Tech's tree now.
There's a hab on 7 attack, just northwest for attack up. Just beware.
Looks like he was trying to throw a grenade, and he does toss one. Oh, might have been a smoke, actually. No, tosses a grenade, but I don't know if he has weak arms or pulled a muscle or something. Only goes a couple of feet in front of him.
P6, there's a vehicle on our attack up. If you can come down, it's something with the 50.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck right now. I don't know why.
And a big push now with that M113 as well. 50 cal opens up. Loso knocking out, gets knocked out from that 50.
Both light vehicles.
Grizz just putting rounds into the side of each hab. AT right into the front. Engine pops, and so does Grizz. Good shot from Terry from downrange. Might have just saved his fob here, and that might no, fire not just yet. But good shot either way. This is important. The attack is still going on Cannabis Farm. But the fight for the fob will make or break, I think, the game for Canada. Text tree goes down. Good shots by Fimpai.
From where?
And as they start to slowly break out a little bit, you now have Pluto, Sigismund, and Tingfango out coming around towards that radio. And this is important. Oh, very clutch radio or radio rally.
Long way around. We don't have a good way of
And Loso pushing through the smoke. Is he going to see him?
Acting
I think we
weird.
need mortars.
Sister of Silence
So push this guy.
I got mortar coming up now. They're gonna
goes
go
down,
on the
and
east side of
wow.
town.
Loso misses
just drop
everyone
HE,
but
honestly.
squashes the
Look at his
rally
placements.
instantly.
That's enemy.
Pluto goes down. Good shots by mildly most
Yeah,
and
we've already been 7
Binzardies.
minutes, by the way.
But
Yeah, this enemy have on what is this K8? It's really stopping a push on these side.
Oh, right next to
Yeah,
Infantry
we can't get a
coming
line
around.
because of all the-
and Bust to Zed, he got really on up in there, but good shots. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm
Canadian
gonna get another radio
Logi.
up, ready to dig that one down on the east side.
If we can get
Sorry,
another angle
guys.
going, that'd be great.
Oh, I thought the Canadian Logi nearly went over the mines. And that was
Our
Uncle
LAV was stuck.
Freeum.
Infantry pushed up. Couldn't do much.
Dodges, mines on one bridge, and now he has to cross another bridge, and that could be mined as well, and it is, but he drives over it. And he drives right past an ATGM Vic too. This tow Humvee, they have to reload. And he sends it into the dirt. Yeah, a little too close. Carl Gustav now should mop him up instead.
320. Yeah, I see it. It's moving again.
Good shot right into the side, and that tandem round insta-pops it, but not before the Lodge was able to drop supplies. So Uncle Freeum, Godspeed to you. Good delivery, might just save the fob, but no, the mortars again.
Rip lab.
Guys, we ready to go and dig down on the
144
east side
tickets.
radio if you can.
Yeah, we're trying to. I'm waiting for guys to respawn.
And the mortars miss, just sitting on top of it. These scout drones just absolutely dominating the Canadians right now as mortars just continue to push. Canada needs to do something completely different here. No command actions called just yet.
Are you gonna drop a hab south or?
This is the power of the mortars, guys. It's one mortar tube.
Yeah, I would just. Are you by yourself, man?
One mortar tube and one scout drone
I'm working on it. You guys coming?
has been able to just now suppress 2 fobs. Now, it's not just the mortar here. Like, it's not just the mortar. You have infantry, because of the pre-planning, they've had multiple fobs already set up in order to follow up on these mortar barrages. These fobs here, there was one fob, right in the middle, what Canada had set up, but because they had a western fob, as well as a southern fob, you see they have a hab on one side of the river, hab on the other side, able to then immediately pounce on the Canadian fob. They have a fob set up on the north side, as well as their main defensive fob, so when this one is set up, they're able to follow with the mortars, and Unthinking Pain is going to see both of the Canadians trying to dig down and save this radio, and instead, it's going to say thank you very much, and it is now on bleed. Nearly saved it, the Canadians. Oh! Unthinking Pain takes a direct GL, and he should now be able to save it, but no,
Squad 4 already under
more
fire.
shots. Thinpai
Yeah, I wanna get
Swapping over to that 50 cal to try to help him out, and oh no! Ting Fang. Oh, not the 50 cal, GPMG, Ting Fang.
Squad 9, it's up to you to dig down the radio if you can.
It's up to you. And he is getting completely surrounded, and it's not going to happen.
If the hep does come up, Artie's gonna be ready soon.
131 tickets, going to be down to 111. And, well, these guys are going to be so frustrated with themselves.
How long
Aunties
do we have, Artie?
was chilling,
About 2 minutes.
was literally waiting here at the bridge because of the ambush they've set up. Somehow the mines were not detonated. And he saw the radio, and this is also, if you guys are wondering why your radios keep getting picked off, the Logi and this Tap V, they're literally sitting right next to the radio. Experienced squad players will always go to where they see vehicles parked, and there's going to be either a rally or a radio there every time. G-Wagon coming across the bridge, and it hits the mines! Oh my goodness. Canadian Resistance Forces absolutely picking apart the Canadians. Every crossing is mined. Every hab
I don't know if
is mortared.
across the bridge or if you did, but it was mined.
90
The one
tickets
just south of
left.
me?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
90 tickets left, 84 now, and they mentioned they're going to do artillery, so this is not a bad push here. So you can now see mortars are coming back on, and you're going to have Nick battle now with the drone, and they're going to try to... oh, hold on a second. Good shot by Hurls. Might have saved the radio here.
Oh, okay, so they're already mortaring our radio back here.
He said arm.
But this is a fantastic push. Canada has
They already have mortars on
so
our
much
radio. What the
infantry.
I'll be honest, I've been doing this all day.
Hey, I'm about to call Nardi. Give me 5 seconds.
83 tickets to 668. As Command Squad starts to get tilted, instead of realizing that maybe they have scout drones, maybe you shouldn't park vehicles next to your radio. No, it has to be them cheating. 82 tickets to 667. You got to win some firefights. Artillery. This is a good artillery too, and it may win them the point. GL now public enemy.
Just in case the mortar gets a radio.
Mortars have now adjusted. And the Lav has run into a bunch of infantry too. Did they flip? What happened here? Lav killed by something. And it is just not working for the Canadians. 62 tickets to 665. Let's watch this push in artillery, because this could win them the game. And you know what? You still have to give credit for the Canadian Resistance Forces, because you can say that mortaring is easy. They still have 2,600 ammo. The amount of Logi runs these guys have been doing has been insane. So I'm hoping we get some teamwork commendations
Found the next super file behind Cannabis Farm.
for the Canadian Resistance Forces here, because that is absolutely winning them this game right now. But huge infantry push. And Canadians trying to follow it up, but they need to be careful because infantry is all over them. Unthinking Pain knocks out one, but Natural Cut follows it up. And good artillery barrage. That's also going to knock out Miss Mortar, but Miss stays alive. Hold on a sec. Is the mortar tube down? The mortar tube is down, and that's, I was going to say, save the radio.
I can't tell.
But this Coyote now
They're mortaring that radio.
is on the radio.
Yep.
So good push in with the artillery, knocks out the mortar. The hab is up, but the
we
mortar
have
was
our
able to get
Havocs
enough
on
damage
cannabis
on
right
this
now?
radio. And I want to see if heavy anti-tank, I think he's not seeing him just yet. And he actually gets blasted by the recon Vic. So the Coyote is now just surrounding the hab here. And you have to go all in. If you're the Canadians, this push has to be it. Look at the amount of bodies all over this. Canadian infantry and armor now coming together. You'll love to see it. Leopard now showing up on the point too. And they're working together. Big drive smoke to conceal the infantry. Oh, look at the, the barricade the CRF has done. Now smoked getting on the point. Ozenberg knocking out 1, 2. Jason Derulo up in the top here of this little watchtower, and I think they are starting to cap. They are starting to cap, but they got tracked. Leopard tracked right on the outside of the point, and that's going to be a bit tough because there's a heavy anti-tank kit right behind them.
Good work. Let's keep you guys warned on here.
And he double tracks him now.
Tanks racked.
Heavy anti-tank picking apart the Leopard.
Second
But he
hab is
might.
on
This
two,
might be a
second
clutch
hab.
resupply. The Coyote can't do
They have two
anything.
habs.
Oh, they had 2? Oh, man, alright.
Yeah, I forgot.
But he may be able to rearm. And he's choosing not to, so never mind. Thought we were going to have some awesome teamwork here. But the Canadian Resistance Forces
Between the two habs, I hear
have been overrun. 47 tickets. So you can't lose your radio and you can't lose your tank. But the CRF, they're spawning in on their northern hab because once again, they have 2 habs. So this northern side is still spawning in as the Canadians start to swarm. 42 tickets to 625. Close quarters infantry fighting now outside the point.
3, that hab's out in the open. You can just roll up and start shooting it if you can.
Now they're trying to breach in,
We don't have any habs, so we gotta,
but they need to be careful.
with this push, we need to take the point. He might be tracked.
Infantry all around this northern side. Now helicopter, I don't know what they're doing here. Trying to offer some close air support. 35 tickets to 623. Good shots from Normal Guy out in the back. And Crustacean Craig trying to go over the top and gets knocked out by Busta Zed. I think the cap has actually stopped now. And it has 75% to neutral, but enough infantry spawning in on the north side. And the attack is going to stall. GG's, there is not enough infantry to follow up.
They were set up really well at this point, man.
Set up really well. Good comms, good defense, good support with the mortars.
Magnetism as well.
Radio magnetism. Maybe next time y'all don't leave your Logi vehicles next to the radios, yeah?
Fucking yeah.
Did we do that a lot? I feel like they just.
I kind of did that a lot, yeah. And remember, this faction has those little scout drones, so if you do that, leave the vehicles around.
Yeah,
it's
it's the
easy.
drones for sure. That's what's killing us, bro.
Yeah, the Logi I had down by the radio was stuck in the ravine, so I couldn't move it. So it was just sitting there right next to the radio. I had to get something down.
It's trying to prevent them from getting too tilted here because it was a good attempt. Just very good defense in the end here.
They have IDs?
That was a bangerite that tried to cook off. But Leopard,
Yeah, C4, so I was using the last round.
oh, the helicopter got shot down too.
Yeah, the
Of course
C4
it
on the
did.
tank.
C4 on the tank.
Yeah, tank might be the last tickets here.
Tank definitely going to be the last tickets here as it completely goes down.
Oh god, there's like 5 ATs.
Yeah, consider taking the first one on that page. This is a win in our hearts.
Leopard just shrugging everything off. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there it goes. He actually dropped the bang right at the last second here. And tank pops.
So close.
It was so close.
Close game.
Hey, we took the first point.
212 deaths at 147. So also losing a lot of infantry fights. The vehicle losses, 120 tickets and vehicle losses, only to 33. In the end, G's for the CRF. Good defense.